Good afternoon, and I'm aspiring meteorologist John Bordash with you now to update your forecast. And the current temperature is right now around 12:30. We're looking at 40s and 50s to the majority of the region, with some 30s back towards the mountains. Today, I do think that high temperatures will be getting back up into the 50s. We just won't be as warm as we were yesterday with a high temperature of 63 degrees. Again, now sitting at 48, high temperature today, expected to be somewhere around 52. Before we have an Arctic front move on through the region later on today, probably right around sunset, and that's really going to be dropping our temperatures over the next couple of days. Now, there's been a lot of talk about a possible snowstorm for next week. I want to call it a snowstorm. Definitely will be a storm. Just, I don't think it'll have enough energy with it to be producing enough snow. Or not energy, but enough cold air to work with it. Again, this is going to be happening next week. Right now, it's centered over portions of Arizona back towards California, bringing on some rain. Actually, it's been raining in Los Angeles, breaking news. They usually don't get that much rain there. But what we're going to be looking to happen is look at this low pressure system trek across portions of the southern U.S. and then work its way on up the coast like a typical coastal storm, or if you want to call it a nor'easter, does. Here's the precip type I'm expecting. Looks like snow for portions of Oklahoma, North Texas, portions of New Mexico. Possible icy mix in the Dallas area. They have winter storm warnings up there. And maybe some snow in our mountains here in the Appalachians. And then some rain for the majority of us from San Antonio, New Orleans, Jacksonville, maybe Atlanta, and then right up the East Coast. Locally, here's what I'm thinking. Alright. You see that blue outline area. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. But again, rain here in southern Maryland, Washington, back towards Charlottesville, Harrisburg, snow in the mountains. That's what usually happens when we get coastal storms. But the area there outlined in blue has the potential to switch over to snow at the end of the event as we have more cold air racing behind it. I don't think that we'll see any snow, at least no accumulating snow here in southern Maryland. But again, we are still a few days out from this. This would be happening Tuesday night, Wednesday, into maybe Thursday morning. But something that is a definite, it's definitely going to be raining. Maybe even a heavy rain, so we will be looking at a little bit of a travel issue. Not a little bit, but we will be looking at a lot of travel issues as we head into next week, right before Thanksgiving. Now let's time it out here on Future Weather. What I'm first going to show you is the snow depth. This is what the GFS model is putting out. Okay, again, this is just a model. This isn't a forecast. This isn't my forecast. Now this is starting off basically right now. Some snow again in North Texas near Oklahoma City. And as we push this forward into time, you see portions of Texas, they do get a lot of snow. These areas in gray, anywhere between about 1 to 3 inches. The white shades are 3 to 6 inches. Again, the possibility of snow exists for these areas near Dallas, down towards San Antonio. And again, it's not that big of a storm. This is the latest run of the GFS model, but we're going to back it up just a little bit, and we're going to zoom in in here to southern Maryland. Okay, you see Washington, we have Calvert County, St. Mary's, Charles County, we have Richmond down there. And what the GFS model does is it does put snow on the backside of this, but it keeps the storm a little bit further to the south. Doesn't really bring it all the way up shore. Again, we do see something, and what it does is it puts some snow down here in southern Maryland, down towards Richmond. These shades of blue you see near Greensboro, Roanoke, those are areas getting more than 6 inches of snow. Again, this is a forecast. It's not my forecast. I don't think that we'll see this much snow. I think if we were to see snow, it would be back towards the mountains. Now, what the NAM model is putting out, and that's something I think is a little bit more realistic. Now, this only goes out 84 hours. So, this is Wednesday. Well, no, this is Tuesday night. Alright. So, I think the chance exists for us to see snow. It's not all that great, though. I think the best chance is back towards Petersburg, Cumberland, Winchester, for accumulating snow. We may see some flakes on the backside of this, but nothing all that major. Now, here's a 7-day forecast, the all-important 7-day forecast. Again, tomorrow, Sunday, cold, 38, wind chills, won't be getting above the 20. Well, they're going to be getting into the 20s. They won't be getting out of the 20s. Monday, more of the same, maybe a degree or two warmer, but you won't really be feeling that. Then we warm up for Tuesday, some mild air ahead of the system. May see some showers overnight Tuesday. It looks like, again, the majority of it rain. If we were to see snow, it would be Wednesday night when temperatures go back below freezing. Thursday, we look cold. It may be the coldest Thanksgiving we've had in more than a decade. And again, maybe some morning showers, nothing all that substantial, and then we do start to warm up again. We may try to make a run for 60 in 2 weeks, but the next week does look to be very cold. I'll continue to keep you updated if we get any new information here on any coastal storm events or any update on the current one that we're tracking. I'll continue to keep you updated on that. Alright, so have a nice and safe one. Again, we'll continue to keep you updated with another forecast coming your way later on today.